What's poppin', everybody? Cerebral4. It's time for some standard TCG Online fun, TCG game time. I'm gonna be using, I haven't shown a deck profile for this deck because it's not actually completely complete, but it's along the lines of Fast Stick, if you guys know, with my fighting deck. Fast Stick, you basically use Lycanroc GX, and you kind of use it as a Lux Chomp. You use that dude a lot. He's actually kind of the main attacker, but at the same time, you use a bunch of quick attacks like Duck Trio, or in this case, we're going to be using Buzzwole, the new card from Forbidden Light. That's much better. Basic Pokemon, so it's faster than Duck Trio. Doesn't do quite as much damage, but you know, there's other benefits. We can use the B string too, even though I'm not really focusing on that. And I'm actually taking a different approach. As you guys can see, there's already 2 Crushing Hammers in my hand. I fucking hate this card with a passion, but I decided to use it in this deck because I think it makes sense. We're aiming for a fast, disruptive deck kind of thing. Hope, rely on luck a little bit. We get a few heads on Crushing Hammers, and then we do our shit right with a fighting Pokemon, and we basically have game. So my opponent opened up with a Fairy Routes, so I'm thinking there's a good chance he's running Gardevoir GX, which is actually a pretty okay matchup for a deck like this. I feel like if we get our setup going, it's impossible for that deck to win against me. But if he gets going and he has the Gardevoirs and the energies out and stuff, and I can't get one-hit knockouts, which you basically can't against a big Pokemon like that, then he's gonna fuck me up and I can't do shit. So it's interesting. So let's see. So I use Ultra Ball. I didn't want to really discard Crushing Hammers because I really want to play all of them and get lucky with the heads. You're gonna get tails, of course, with them too, so that's why. But I kind of had to do that. Didn't want to waste any other resources. We also have Enhanced Hammer, as you guys can see in here. One of my favorite techs. Because it's an actual fair card as opposed to Crushing Hammer. You want to use special energies, there's an instant card that can remove them. So it's fair game, if you ask me. But anyways, I know a lot of people hate these cards. They hate Enhanced Hammer too. But I really prefer Enhanced Hammer over Crushing Hammer because it can target basic energies too. Okay, so we do have some shit here. Strong Energy and a Lycanroc. Got the Kukui too. It's not going to do much. But I wish there's a way to move the Mime out of the position there, and we can get a quick sort of knockout with Lycanroc. If I can just get rid of the Routses while they're trying to evolve, you basically win. So he's going to attach the Fairy Energy to the little routes. They're only to retreat it to bring the Alolan Vulpix active so you can start adding the Pokemon to his hand. And interestingly enough, it gets a bunch of Curlias, so I guess it doesn't have Rare Candy in the hand. So let's play down another Rockruff that we top decked. I don't really like the art on this one, but it's the only one with 70 HP. I like the other one's attack that makes the opponent not be able to retreat. I did some fancy combos with that attack, and it can't be handy. But unfortunately, the 70 HP is more important. So let's see. We're gonna use our Kukui there. Didn't really draw shit, and I'm gonna attach another fighting energy to maybe the Rockruff, I think. Spread the shit out or not. But the thing is that I know I won't be able to attack anyway. So let's just attach an energy and pass. So pretty shitty stuff from me so far. But you know, it's kind of the nature of the TCG. Sometimes you get some pretty shitty hands no matter what you do. Let's see, and this deck isn't complete. I definitely need to get some Buzzwole GXs. I'm really coming late to the Buzzwole GX party, but it's because I can't get the card. It's just so sought after. You have to trade like tabuletas and shit to get it, and I can't do that. So it's funny, I pulled a full art one from the box I opened in real life, Crimson Invasion. You guys can check it out. I pulled all the Ultra Beasts. Didn't even realize how important it was that I pulled that full art Buzzwole GX back then. But anyway, attach another energy on the Lycanroc and we're still gonna pass. My opponent is also kind of struggling to do shit, but he did manage to bring the Gardevoir GX out. At least I slow him down, removing the DC from the Gardevoir there, making good use of the Enhanced Hammer. That's always good. But, you know, he has 2 Gardevoir GXs out now, and he's gonna start doing shit. So we need to start to do shit as well. I mean, at the very least, with the Choice Band, I can use the GX attack and get an easy knockout on the Gardevoir, and that's a good thing that we're gonna knock out one of the big guys, I guess, with the GX attack. But I need to start getting shit. I mean, he doesn't even manage to kill Mime, and that's bad for him, not gonna lie. But let's use Energy Removal 2 or Crushing Hammer in this case. Fucking card, but I guess we're gonna be the ones using it this time. But first, tap Buzzwole GX. Let me grab, well, let's see, we can grab, well, I don't see there's any choices. Cynthia. I could do something like use Switch, get Cynthia, get Skyline, get a Switch or some shit, but that's kind of useless. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Cynthia here. Not even use the Crushing Hammer because I know I'm aiming to get a knockout on this fucking Gardevoir GX, so we're gonna save that for later. And I really don't get luck. I don't get the Floatstone or the Switch, but I didn't really want to use Skylight just for a Switch if it's even in the deck. I didn't really check. So what we're gonna do is gonna use the letter, and I'm gonna miss an attachment here, but we're gonna retreat the Mime that way. I do want to get my knockout this turn though, for sure. So let's see, Lycanroc GX, Dangerous Rogue, you're out of the picture. And at the very least, he doesn't really have any energies in play. He only has 3 cards in hand. Doesn't have something like Artillery out. I think he does have, no, he doesn't even have a Remoraid. Has a Rangaroo, so I guess he could use that maybe. So he's going to promote the little Vulpix again. And I'm really hoping, I'm not really gonna, I don't really want to target that thing down, even though it's an easy prize. We're gonna fucking use our Lycanrocs and pull the Gardevoir. I want to just kill those. And he's discarding Max Potion with the Ultra Ball. It's something very good that I enjoyed seeing, because that card is a problem, since we can't really get one-hit knockouts. We can only get one, which we did with the GX attack, and that's it. So Secret Spring, he's going to start powering up the Gardevoir GX and kind of hide behind it, I guess. Hide behind Vulpix. He's probably going to search shit with it. Let's see, though. He might even retreat an attack. But if he doesn't, then I'm aiming to get the drop on him. Use my Lycanroc GXs, a lot of them. We run 4, of course, as you would expect from me. Probably nobody does this except for me. But yeah, Lycanroc GX is the focus of my deck. He's not like a backup dude, like in other Buzzwole GX and Zoroark GX decks where you use like 1 or 2, or just 2 I guess, just for the pulling effect, mostly. Okay, so we're going to attach our fighting energy on the Lycanroc GX, and it's kind of painful, but I'm going to have to use Sycamore. I don't really need the Buzzwole GXs there. It's the DC that's kind of a painful discard. But anyway, we're doing kind of good with the energies. And thing is, if he knocks out one of my GXs, if he knocks Lycanroc GX, which is probably what he wants to do, I can activate Beast Ring. So it's good. We run one of those. It's a fairly inconsistent card, but in this deck of mine, it works. It's not really the focus. And you know what? I actually decided to target down the routes there and get an easy 1 prize there, because it's kind of pointless maybe to attack the Gardevoir only for it to heal him, and then just basically, yeah, to just heal him and not do shit. I mean, it would have been good if he was hurt like that, if I just did half of the damage of its HP. But I guess we're gonna get rid of the route. It's kind of leave only the only option for him, that Gardevoir GX. And I mean, if I do shit right, we could use Bloodthirsty Eyes a couple of more times, at least 2 more times in this game. So I can just maybe pull easy small prizes there from the bench, and maybe we can work something out. So let's see here, let's see. Now it plays another routes down and attaches what I believe is the multi-energy thing that boost energy. Well, no, it's not boost energy, but it gives 4 energies. You have 3 stage Pokemon out. Yeah, good luck with that with my deck. But let's attach a strong energy on Buzzwole, play the float stone there, and I guess I can't really end. My opponent hasn't really taken any prizes. I have a very big lead, so this is why I'm kind of not that worried. I'm gonna use Crushing Hammer, we get Tails again. Fucking card never works for me when I use it. I guess it understands that I hate it. But we're gonna use Claw Slash, and I'm in an advantageous position. I mean, he does have the Gardevoir GX side, does have a couple of energies. He didn't quite get the one-hit knockout with Lycanroc GX, so you know he's playing rare candy. So another Gardevoir is gonna come out. It's too bad I couldn't target that thing down, but maybe with the damage one. Okay, scratch that. He played Max Potion, but he did lose the energies, so this is what makes me happy. He's losing resources. You know, this deck isn't exactly, you can't really use exactly Max Potion and just get the plus completely, because you don't really have a way to move the energies around. You're just kind of not caring, I guess, and cycling. Yeah, Super Boost Energy, that's what it's called. Okay. But anyway, not that great of a card, needing 3 freaking Stage 2 Pokemon to work. Nevertheless, I guess if you pull it, having 4... It's like a 4 rainbow energy sort of thing, I think. That's powerful, I guess, so maybe it's good that it has a hefty cost. So he passes, doesn't even manage to do shit, so very rough spot for my opponent. I mean, we're going to attach our DC on the Lycanroc GX here. So I have a couple of attackers ready. Let's use the random receiver, see what we get. I get the Skyla, maybe we'll use that. I don't really want to use Sycamore maybe, but let's see. Skyla. What are we gonna get? Crushing Hammer, I guess, or maybe something like an Ultra Ball to grab, I guess, one of my Lycanroc GXs and evolve again. So let's just get the Choice Band. It's not really that I need anything very specific, so let's just get the Choice Band here. Make sure that I do a lot of damage with Claw Slash, because 110 isn't even half the damage of Gardevoir. So I'm making sure here that, okay, if you don't use Max Potion again or Acerola, he'll do some shit. I'm going to knock you out next turn. As soon as I knock out this Gardevoir GX, I'm just feeling so confident. I just need a Bloodthirsty Eyes and knock out one of the smaller dudes there that are just sitting there. Either a Rangaroo or Vulpix. That's easy. So he's really kind of struggling. You know, his list might not be that great. Don't mean to be sort of offensive or rude or smart ass, but I mean, I did do a lot of disruptive shit, and you know, I did manage to put myself in a controlling position. But at the same time, he should have done more, I think. So he's gonna attach a DC on Tapulele. I guess he's thinking he's gonna favor that. But I mean, at this point, I can even just use my Bloodthirsty Eyes to just pull the Gardevoir GX and then move that out of the way. But it's definitely what I want now. I need another Bloodthirsty Eyes pull, and then we're definitely going to play a Rockruff down and get our 4th Lycanroc too for the final kill. So 2 Bloodthirsty Eyes, if I do them right, should win me the game. Okay, so Crushing Hammer, fucking card. Once again, fucking Tails, fuck you. But anyways, and let's see here, what am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna use Sycamore. There's no point using N. I guess maybe I will give him one less card to work with, but let's put the strong energy on Buzzwole GX because with the strong energy with the Choice Band too, I can get a knockout on the damaged Gardevoir if I pull, which is what we're gonna do here. So get the Lycanrocs, both of them. So it's pretty straightforward. If he doesn't end next turn, I win. We're gonna bring out our Buzzwole GX, but just regular Buzzwole for fuck's sake. Get rid of your stadium too, not make it easy for you. And do some maths here. Sledgehammer, it should do enough to get the knockout. I didn't even realize that. Oh shit, he actually, since he has 4 prizes, I can do like the extra plus for Sledgehammer. So I do 190 damage. I was thinking, okay, we just need to do something like 90, get the knockout. Or no, something like, yeah, 90. Yeah, my math is so terrible. But no, we need to do 109 instead, get the knockout. Nice. So at this point, he used Cynthia. I'm thinking, okay, I have game. Doesn't matter what you do. You can't really knock out Buzzwole and Lycanroc in one turn. So, I mean, I guess he could use Enhanced Hammer, but what are the odds? So as soon as I evolve into my Lycanroc GX there, I basically have game. Oranguru is a sitting duck. Alolan Vulpix is a sitting duck. So it's pretty straightforward for me. And I do have a big gap in prizes with him anyway. Like even if I didn't win the next turn, with 4 prizes, he needs to knock out a lot of things to win. So he's doing his shit. I guess maybe he didn't realize yet that I don't have game, but I do. If anything, if he knocked out the Rockruff, maybe that would have done something. But I guess that's some advanced Jason Klaczynski shit, maybe. Okay, so Lycanroc GX, we're gonna get our last pull and get our win here. Bloodthirsty Eyes, very broken, and basically win. Kill the Oranguru there. I don't really want to target down the poor Vulpix, since I like it. But yeah, victory for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. GG. Saber 24, what's up?